Hi, everybody, and happy Monday, or actually Tuesday. Feels like a Monday, doesn't it? Anyway, I am here today to talk to you a little bit about the GACE race and to make sure everyone understands where to go and ways to communicate. So I've added a few things to D2L, so I want to show you where to go. I'm going to share my screen and make this go away. Okay, so let's go to my course, and I have this viewing as a student so that you can see everything. So first things first, I've added this button right here, and it says chat. So when you go to the chat, it will open up different chats, and what they are personal chats. I've set them up based on the groups that you signed up for. So if you signed up for group 1 in the GACE, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will automatically set you into the group. So when you go here and you click your chat, all of you can join in at the same time, and then you can start having a conversation. So good morning, everyone. And it'll send a message. You also can go up to settings up here at the top, and you can change it so that when you get a message, it will ring an alarm for you. It also can ring an alarm when someone enters the chat. It can give you an alarm when someone leaves the chat, and you click save, and that will save that directly there for you. You also can print it out. But this will give you the opportunity when you're taking your weekly GACE quiz to go ahead and meet with your group. And they're private chats, so only your group will be able to see. I am in all of them, but I'm not going to be going into them unless you say, hey, Dr. Sears, can we have a chat? Okay, so this is the chat, and I'm going to go ahead and exit the chat. That's going to stay there for you all semester. I'm also going to set up chats with your key assessment groups so that you can chat through here as well. Another feature I want to show you in D2L that people have had some confusion with is, where do I find people who are in my class? Well, you will notice right here it says class list. So if I click class list, it will bring up all of the members of my class. So if I want to email one of them, Isaac, I'm picking on you right now, I can go ahead, I can send an email and send an email to Isaac. I can send it right here. So that way I know it's going to get to him. The other thing you will eventually have as well is you'll be able to see group enrollments. So any of the groups, you're not enrolled in any groups right now, but you will be for your key assessment. These will be your key assessment groups. You can see what groups you're enrolled into. And again, it'll be group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that is that feature. The next thing I want to show you is when you go over to your course content and go down to Great GACE Race Season 4, you now have a PowerPoint in here that I will be updating every week. When you click on that, it's going to give you all of the questions and the answers. So you can print this out and keep it for yourself for studying for the GACE. I hope that that's helpful for you. So week 1, here are questions from week 1. Question 1 was, a student who has a severe visual impairment will soon join a 4th grade class. Which of the following activities is most likely to help the student empathize with their classmates? And we had the 4 answers. The correct answer was binding the pencil sharpener while wearing a blindfold. So some people were confused with that. And they're like, well, Dr. Sears, that seems a little odd. But really what it is so that the students can get to start to understand what it's like to be blind. Now, I'm not going to send my students walking around the classroom with a blindfold on, obviously. It's going to be very structured. It will be a very structured environment. And it's not while the new student is there. It's to prepare our new student for getting there. So some of you may have done this in the past, done trust walks or things like that, where one of the people is blindfolded or has a pair of headphones on so they can't hear, or might be in a wheelchair. And what we're trying to do is show what it's like to have that type of disability so that people can empathize with them. So again, all of the questions are here. Every week I'll be updating this. So next week it will be updated with the new GACE questions, and you can just go back to this every single week, download it. I will update this on Monday, so that way it's not, you don't get the answers in advance, because I don't want you to get the answers in advance. Other thing, want to show you, I'm going to go into another screen, how to go ahead and take your quiz. So I'm going into quizzes right now. When you put in your name, please put in your group name. I'm going to say that again, your group name. So if my group name is Musical Theater Junkies, okay, I can go to start. Now this is where you can be, I'm going to turn off the sound effects and music because that's annoying. But for me, I don't want it. Now, some of you might want read aloud text. How's that? Once again, accessibility, right? So at this point, I might open up my group chat in D2L and have a chat going with my group while one of you takes the quiz. So when I go here and I press start, it's going to go ahead. I'm going to start the game. I'm the first one to join because I'm the first one doing it. These are your questions from last week. So a student has a severe visual impairment, and I'm going to go to finding the pencil sharpener. Tells me if it's right or wrong, question 2, so on and so forth. Okay, so I do want to let you know you should only be doing this once a week. For this week, I'm taking your highest score. In the future, you only get to take it once, and I will take your first score. So whatever your score is for the first score, that's who's going to win. And without further ado, let me show, ooh, whoops, I don't want you to see all of that. I will share with all of you our GACE champions for this week. We had quite a few people getting 20 points this week. Again, I took your highest score, a couple of 10, a couple of 15, but I was really pleased with your progress this week. Please make sure, I'm going to go back over here. When I go over to my course content and I go to my Great GACE race and my group sign up, please make sure you give your group a name, because I have a lot of group 1s. I have a lot of group 2s, a lot of group 3s. If you want to just keep your name as group 1, that's perfectly fine. Just when you go in to take your test, write group 1, C1, group 2, D2, whatever your group is. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I'm going to go ahead, upload this to D2L, finish putting your groups together in there, as well as your chat groups for your key assessments as well, and get the key assessment group set up. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.